My newest form of cringe watching or cringe reading is going into these lifting videos that Instagram suggests to me. I'll see someone performing a lift and they're not hitting a certain range of motion. The comment section will be on fire about it. There will be hundreds of kinesiologists berating the person on how they didn't reach depth, how little range of motion there was, 0 reps performed, sumo was cheating, etc., etc. My first reaction is, who are these guys making these comments? I'll go to the commenters' profile and their accounts are usually privated or not lifting related at all. Just your generic man-bot person. Picture of food, picture of amino, picture of landscape, selfies. This is how I avoid getting upset at any unwarranted criticism about lifting. I'll ask the person for footage of them lifting. If they don't have footage, then I can't consider them a serious lifter. World record breaking lifters still record their lifts. Anyone can copy and paste a PDF at me on how to squat, but not everyone can execute and perform a squat. A person who doesn't record lifts is also showcasing that they're no longer vigilant about their own form. If they no longer care about their form, then who are they to care about someone else's? To go deeper into this gym cell rabbit hole, if they do have lifts uploaded somewhere, I judge the type of lifts they've uploaded. If all what they upload are low skill level lifts, then I can't bring myself to care, i.e. curls, flies, certain presses and pulls. It's exercise porn. Snatches, clean and jerks, A to G squats are beautiful, they're art. Their porn counterpart are just limbs, mostly singular, going from point A to point B. Kinda like sex. Isolations, or like we just discussed, porn exercises are great. But if the porn man is commenting on how a person isn't squatting deep enough or their jerk or their snatch was effed off or whatever, then it just feels like a lazy fat man who's inexperienced telling a gymnast they're tumbling wrong. I'm not loving and pure though. When I see these videos that these people upload, it pisses me off. They'll upload a video, always in 45-pound plate milestones, 225 bench, 315 squat, look at their reaction, 405 deadlift, emoji emoji. Then the bench will be a wide grip, no pause, all leg drive, butt off the bench. The squat will be wide stance, toes out, hip dominant, above parallel. The deadlift will be wide stance, mixed grip, sumo, with straps, with belt, in socks. We all initially start lifting weights to look better. There's a percent that lift to increase their sport performance. Out of nowhere, we just fall in love with adding weight to the bar. We'll contort our bodies around the bar so the rep can be completed, sacrificing range of motion, wanking off to 45-pound milestones. What if there were more of an assortment to those big plates? If there were a mix of 42s, 39s, etc., would that 45-pound milestone be that amazing? The loving and pure response will be not to interact at all. Some people might react to that like, well, if they're doing something wrong, then shouldn't we tell them? No, that's unwarranted criticism. All what that's going to do is make the person upset, and they won't take in the advice. If our goal is for the person to take in the advice, then you'd probably have to build some kind of rapport with them, and then have them figure it out, but make it feel like they figured it out on their own. Yeah, that's a lot of effort, and 99% of these people who feign like they're clutching pearls and praying to the lifting god for these poor souls wouldn't move a frickin' muscle for these people. There's a sick instant gratification of telling someone you know better. You're the teacher now, and they're ignorant or arrogantly falling out of line, and we're here to put them in their place. Day-to-day life is full of posturing, peacocking, mind games. What makes an Instagram comment section any different? These commenters can't even be called out for that. They just sit there, feign apathy, say things like gravity makes the rules, not me, fume holier than thou status, and move on to the next video. Which is why it's fruitless for me to even comment on their comment on how they need to just not interact in lieu of commenting that small garbage. Then I get more pissed off when the comment is made by a non-lifter. And how can non-lifters even be there in the first place? Well, it's because lifting tutorials and gym fails can be consumed by anybody. A person can watch a bunch of squat tutorials and feel super enlightened. There are so many commenters that I come across that seem like they've only watched a handful of elk intensity videos, then their algorithm started giving them footage of people lifting, and they feel like they must dispense lifting justice at these lifters. Lifting weights is a soft science. I myself am fat and weak. I have biases, I'm prejudiced, I'm irrational and antagonist, a jerk off. Keep squatting above parallel and high-fiving yourself, and keep commenting on how 0 reps were performed. Lifting is stupid.